You've heard of Armenia, but not like this. Today, we pull back the curtain on one of the world's oldest civilizations, a place where legends were born and history still breathes. Join us as we uncover 45 mind-blowing facts that blend ancient glory with modern wonders. This isn't just a video, it's a full-blown adventure through sacred mountains, forgotten alphabets, and a culture that refuses to fade. Get ready, Armenia will surprise you at every turn. Number 1, did you know Armenia's capital is even older than Rome? Yes, Yerevan has been standing strong for over 2,800 years. That's nearly 3 millennia of stories, battles, culture, and survival. It's not just an old city, it's a living museum of Armenia's strength and soul. Walk its streets, and you'll feel the layers of time, ancient ruins next to lively cafes, memories etched into stone, and a spirit that refuses to break. Yerevan isn't just history, it's living proof that Armenia has always endured. Number 2, Armenia's flag isn't just colors, it's a story woven into red, blue, and orange. The bold red honors the bloodshed and strength tied to the Armenian highlands. The calm blue? It speaks to the hope for peace and clear skies above. And that bright orange at the bottom? It shines for the creativity, skill, and hard-working soul of the Armenian people. Every stripe has a heartbeat. Every color, a piece of Armenia's identity. Number 3, lavash isn't just bread in Armenia, it's a tradition baked into the soul of the country. This soft, paper-thin flatbread is so special, it's been recognized by UNESCO as a piece of World Heritage. You'll often see it being made the old way, inside a deep clay oven called a toner, hidden underground. The sight, the smell, the warmth, it's like watching history rise with the dough. Lavash isn't just eaten, it's shared, respected, and passed down like a family story. Number 4, the Cascade in Yerevan isn't just stairs, it's a masterpiece carved into the heart of the city. This giant stone staircase stretches high into the sky, with water fountains flowing between modern art and sculptures at every level. Climb to the top, and you're rewarded with a breathtaking view of the city, and if the skies are clear, the majestic Mount Ararat rising in the distance. It's where art, nature, and architecture all meet to tell Armenia's story in stone and silence. Number 5, Mount Ararat isn't just a mountain to Armenians, it's a symbol of their soul. Though it now stands across the border in Turkey, its snowy peak is still visible from much of Armenia, like a quiet guardian watching over the land. It appears in poems, paintings, and prayers. Ararat may be out of reach, but in every Armenian heart, it still belongs to them. It's a reminder of loss, but also of strength, proof that even when something is taken, the spirit endures. Number 6, tucked in the heart of Yerevan is a place that feels like stepping into a time machine, the Matenadaran. It holds one of the world's richest collections of medieval manuscripts. We're talking about ancient books filled with forgotten knowledge, handwritten scrolls on medicine, astronomy, philosophy, and even lost arts. Every page tells a story from a world long gone. It's not just a library, it's a vault of human wisdom, carefully protected for centuries. Number 7, here's a wild fact, in Armenia, kids don't just learn math and science, they also learn chess. Yes, chess is a serious deal here. It's the first country in the world to make it a mandatory subject in schools. That's how deeply strategy, logic, and sharp thinking are woven into Armenian culture. It's more than just a game, it's a mindset. In Armenia, training the brain is just as important as anything else. Number 8, they call it the Switzerland of Armenia, and once you see it, you'll understand why. This little town is like a dream tucked between green forests and rolling mountains. The air is fresh, the springs are pure, and the views? Absolutely breathtaking. It's the kind of place where time slows down, perfect for nature lovers who crave peace, beauty, and a deep breath of calm. If heaven had a postcode in Armenia, it would be here. Number 9, in Armenia, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a daily ritual, a moment of connection. Strong, thick, and bold in flavor, Armenian coffee is brewed the old-school way, slowly over an open flame, in a tiny pot called a jaz. It's not rushed. It's shared. Friends gather, stories flow, and once the cup is empty, the real magic begins. Some even read the patterns left in the grounds, like a glimpse into the future. It's comfort, culture, and conversation, all in one tiny cup. Number 10. Standing tall on a cliffside, the Temple of Garni looks like it was dropped straight out of ancient Greece, but it's right here in Armenia. This majestic structure, with its tall stone columns and perfect symmetry, is the only Greco-Roman temple still standing in all of Armenia and the former Soviet Union. It's not just beautiful, it's rare. A powerful reminder that Armenia's past wasn't shaped by just one culture, but by many. Garni is where history, mystery, and ancient beauty come together under the open sky. Number 11. Inches Armenia, Khorovats, their version of barbecue, is way more than just food. It's a celebration. It's laughter, smoke in the air, and the sizzle of meat over open flames. Families and friends gather around the fire, sharing stories while grilling juicy cuts of pork, lamb, or chicken. The smell alone pulls you in. It's not just about eating, it's about bonding, tradition, and keeping the Armenian spirit alive one skewer at a time. Khorovats is a feast, a memory, and a party all rolled into one. Number 12. They call Yerevan the pink city, and once you see it, you'll know why. The buildings glow with a soft, rosy shine, all made from a rare volcanic stone found only in Armenia. But Yerevan isn't just pretty, it's alive. This city is the beating heart of Armenian culture, where ancient ruins stand next to buzzing cafes and street musicians play near centuries-old churches. From lively markets to powerful monuments, Yerevan blends old soul with young energy, and every corner tells a story. Number 13. Once known for its ancient history, Armenia is now making noise for something unexpected: technology. The country's IT sector is booming, and Yerevan is turning into a rising tech hub filled with buzzing startups and bold ideas. From coding labs to innovation centers, a new generation is reshaping Armenia's future with laptops instead of chisels. This shift isn't just about jobs, it's about building a smart, knowledge-powered economy where brains are the biggest asset. Number 14. Armenian holidays aren't just dates on a calendar, they're living traditions. Take Vardavar, for example. It's one of the most joyful days in Armenia, when people drench each other with water in the streets, young, old, strangers, everyone joins in. But it's more than just fun. This watery celebration comes from ancient pagan times and later blended with Christian meaning through the Armenian Apostolic Church. It's a perfect mix of old beliefs and new faith, wrapped in laughter and soaked clothes. Number 15. They don't call Armenia the land of churches for nothing. Everywhere you go, in the mountains, valleys, even tucked into quiet villages, you'll find a church standing proud. Some are over 1,000 years old, built from stone and silence, holding stories of faith, survival, and hope. It's said you can't walk far without finding one, each with its own soul, its own past. These churches aren't just buildings, they're living pieces of Armenia's heart and history. Number 16. In Armenia, you'll find the world's longest, non-stop double-track cable car, known as the Wings of Tatav. Stretching 5.7 kilometers across deep gorges and wild cliffs, it feels like flying through the clouds. But it's not just about the view. At the end of this epic journey waits the ancient Tatav Monastery, a true masterpiece of Armenian architecture. It's a blend of thrill and history, where every second in the sky leads you closer to something timeless. Number 17. Scattered across a quiet hillside near Artashavan, giant stone letters rise from the earth, bold, beautiful, and ancient. This is the Armenian Alphabet Monument, a tribute to the country's unique script. Each letter stands tall, honoring the genius of Mesrop Mashtots, who created the Armenian alphabet back in 4058 AD. But this isn't just art, it's a symbol of survival. With these letters, Armenia didn't just write words, it wrote its identity, its faith, its soul. Without them, much of Armenia's rich history might have been lost to time. Number 18. Armenian traditional dances, like the powerful kokari, are more than just movement, they're pure energy. With stomping feet, fast steps, and locked arms, these dances turn into a heartbeat of the nation. Passed down through generations, they're performed at weddings, festivals, and village gatherings. It's not just art, it's how Armenians celebrate life, unity, and strength. When the music starts, the whole community comes alive. Every step tells a story, every beat echoes pride. Number 19, long before France or Italy made their mark, Armenia was already making wine, over 6,000 years ago. Deep inside a cave in Arini, archaeologists found the world's oldest known winery, complete with ancient jars and grape-stained tools. Wine isn't just a drink here, it's a sacred tradition. Armenian wines are bold, rich, and still made from native grapes grown in volcanic soil. It's a hidden gem in the world of wine, aged with history and poured with pride. Number 20, hidden deep in Armenia's Garni Gorge is a jaw-dropping sight, giant stone columns stacked like a frozen waterfall. Locals call it the Symphony of Stones, and it really does look like nature carved a massive pipe organ into the cliff. These basalt formations weren't built by hand, but by volcanic lava, cooled and cracked over thousands of years. It's one of Armenia's most magical natural wonders, proof that even the earth here knows how to create art. Number 21, sitting high above the blue waters of Lake Sevan, the Savannahbank Monastery feels like something out of a storybook. Built centuries ago, this peaceful hilltop retreat isn't just a place of prayer, it's a window into Armenia's soul. With ancient stone walls, cross-carved churches, and a breeze that smells like the lake, the view from here is pure magic. It's where history, nature, and silence come together. If there's one place in Armenia that will leave you breathless, it's this. Number 22, as the sun sets over Yerevan, something magical begins in Republic Square, the dancing fountains come to life. Water shoots high into the air, spinning and swaying to music, lit up by colorful lights. It's like the city is putting on a show just for you. Locals and tourists gather, smiling, filming, soaking in the moment. It's not just a fountain, it's a celebration in the heart of Yerevan, where music, light, and water dance together under the night sky. Number 23, in Armenia, the apricot, or tsiren, is more than just a fruit. It's a symbol of the nation's soul. Sweet, golden, and full of life, it's said to have inspired the orange stripe in the Armenian flag. You'll find it everywhere, in the food, the markets, even in music and poetry. For Armenians, the apricot isn't just something to eat, it's a piece of their identity, rooted in the land and ripened by history. Number 24 inches. The late 1980s, Armenia didn't fight for freedom with weapons, they used their voices. It was called the Singing Revolution. Thousands of people gathered in streets and squares, holding hands, waving flags, and singing powerful songs of hope and identity. These peaceful protests weren't just noise, they were a heartbeat, growing louder with every verse. And slowly, that music helped shake off the grip of the Soviet Union. Armenia sang its way to independence, and the world listened. Number 25 of Yerevan's Mashtots Avenue, named after the man who gave Armenia its alphabet, is more than just a street. It's a lively stretch of culture and creativity. Bookstalls line the sidewalks, cafes spill out with chatter and clinking cups, and street musicians fill the air with music. Artists, writers, and thinkers gather here like it's their second home. It's a place where ideas flow as freely as the coffee, and where every corner feels alive with the spirit of Armenia's past and present. Number 26, in Armenia, sweets aren't just treats, they're a warm welcome. From flaky pastries soaked in syrup to nut-filled delights wrapped in golden layers, every region adds its own twist. These desserts are more than food, they're part of the country's soul. Served with strong coffee or hot tea, they're a symbol of hospitality, a sweet way of saying, you're home here. One bite, and you're tasting centuries of tradition, care, and celebration. Number 27, long before telescopes and star maps, Armenians were already looking to the skies. Deep in the mountains stands Zoretz Kerer, also called Karahunj, Armenia's own Stonehenge. Made of giant stones with holes carved through them, this ancient site is believed to be over 6,000 years old. Some say it was an observatory used to track the stars and planets. Others call it a sacred place. But one thing's clear, it's a powerful link between the earth, the sky, and Armenia's timeless wonder. Number 28, step onto Tumanian Avenue in Yerevan, and you'll find a world where wooden puppets come to life. Home to the Puppet Museum and the charming Yerevan Puppet Theater, this spot is pure magic for all ages. Inside, strings and shadows tell stories that make both kids and grown-ups smile wide-eyed. Armenia's love for puppetry isn't just entertainment, it's an art form passed down through generations. Every show feels like stepping into a fairy tale, where anything can happen and imagination has no limits. Number 29. Carved into stone in the village of Paghakn, the Tree of Life isn't just art, it's a heartbeat frozen in time. This medieval masterpiece shows a tree reaching upward, symbolizing eternal life, hope, and the soul's journey. Every curve, every leaf carved into the rock tells a story of Armenia's deep spiritual roots and artistic soul. It's more than just a design, it's a sacred message from the past, still speaking to the future. Number 30. Echmidzin Cathedral isn't just a church, it's the beating heart of Armenia's faith. Built in the early 4th century, it's one of the oldest churches in the world and holds deep meaning for Armenians everywhere. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this sacred place stands as a powerful symbol of the Armenian Apostolic Church, its roots, its resilience, and its unshakable belief. Step inside, and you're walking through nearly 1,700 years of prayer, history, and spiritual fire that never burned out. Number 31. In Armenia, ringing in the new year isn't complete without a steaming bowl of kash, a hearty soup made from beef or lamb feet. It may sound unusual, but to Armenians, it's more than just food. It's tradition, warmth, and a wish for good health and luck in the year ahead. Families gather in the early morning to share it, often with garlic, bread, and laughter. Every spoonful feels like a blessing, rich, bold, and full of meaning passed down through generations. Number 32. Jermuk, often called Armenia's spa town, is where nature turns into medicine. Tucked in the mountains, it's famous for its steaming hot springs and peaceful health resorts. The waters here are rich in minerals and believed to have healing powers, easing pain, calming the body, and refreshing the soul. For generations, people have come to Jermuk not just to relax, but to heal. Whether it's a warm soak or a quiet walk in the crisp mountain air, Jermuk is Armenia's natural remedy. Number 33. In a quiet cave in Armenia, something incredible was found, the world's oldest leather shoe, over 5,500 years old. Perfectly preserved, laced up, and still holding its shape, this ancient shoe is proof that Armenia's history runs deep. Long before pyramids or empires, someone here walked these lands in handmade leather. It's not just a shoe, it's a footprint from the past, showing the world just how far back Armenia's story goes. Number 34. Scattered across Armenia's hills and villages, you'll find kochkars, beautifully carved stone crosses like nowhere else in the world. But these aren't just religious symbols. Each one is a work of art, carved by hand with stunning detail, curves, and patterns. Some honor the dead, others mark sacred places, but all carry stories of faith, family, and Armenian identity. They stand quietly under the sky, weathered by time, yet still whispering a rich tradition that lives on in every line and curve. Number 35. Every summer, Rajdan in Armenia turns into a purple dream. The Lavender Festival celebrates the blooming fields that stretch as far as the eye can see, filling the air with a soft, sweet scent. It's not just a festival, it's a feast for the senses. A day where nature, culture, and joy come together in the heart of Purple Hills. Number 36. Hidden in the heart of Yerevan stands the Blue Mosque, a quiet, beautiful reminder of Armenia's deep ties with Persia. Built in the 18th century, its sky blue tiles and peaceful courtyards reflect classic Persian architecture at its finest. Today, it's more than just a mosque, it's a cultural center, a place where history and heritage live side by side. In a city filled with churches, this mosque tells a different story, one of connection, coexistence, and shared pasts. Number 37. Armenian baklava isn't just dessert, it's a celebration in every bite. Unlike the sticky, syrup-soaked version from the Middle East, Armenia's take is a bit lighter, but just as rich in flavor. Delicate layers of thin dough, packed with crunchy nuts and brushed with golden honey, come together to create something truly special. It's often made for holidays, weddings, and big family gatherings, sweet moments that deserve something unforgettable. One bite, and you'll taste tradition, love, and centuries of sweet-making magic. Number 38. Right in the middle of Yerevan's busy streets, there's a quiet little escape called Lovers Park. With soft green lawns, winding paths, and the gentle sound of water, it's the kind of place where time slows down. Couples stroll hand in hand, kids laugh near the fountains, and families sit under shady trees. It's more than just a park, it's a breath of peace in the heart of the city, where love, calm, and nature quietly bloom. Number 39, imagine an entire festival dedicated to one beloved dish. That's the Tolma Festival in Armenia. Tolma, made with grape leaves wrapped around spiced meat and rice, is a national favorite. But here's the twist, every region makes it differently. At the festival, you'll find dozens of versions, each with its own flavor, spice, and story. From smoky mountain style to village favorites passed down through generations, this celebration isn't just about food, it's about Armenia's rich culture, shared through every bite. Number 40, tucked deep inside a narrow gorge, Noravank Monastery rises like a fiery gem, its reddish stone glowing against dramatic, towering cliffs. It's not just a place of worship, it's a masterpiece carved into nature itself. The contrast of bold architecture and wild landscape makes it one of Armenia's most breathtaking and photogenic spots. Every angle feels like a painting, every stone tells a story. Noravank isn't just seen, it's felt. Number 41, hidden in one of Armenia's most beautiful provinces, Shaki Waterfall crashes down from an 18-meter-high cliff, roaring with life and sparkle. It's not just a waterfall, it's nature putting on a show. Surrounded by lush greenery and rocky cliffs, the air here feels cooler, fresher, wilder. The sound of the water, the mist on your face, the view, it's all pure magic. Shaki isn't just a sight to see, it's a moment to feel. Number 42, near the shores of Lake Savan lies Noretas Cemetery, a silent field filled with stories carved in stone. Here, over 800 kochkars, Armenian crossstones, stand tall, some more than 1,000 years old. Each one is hand-carved with incredible detail, crosses, vines, suns, and symbols, no two are alike. This is the largest collection of kochkars in the world, and walking through them feels like stepping into a sacred open-air museum. It's not just a cemetery, it's a living legacy of faith, art, and history. Number 43, in Armenian weddings, joy starts before you even step inside. Just before entering the reception, a traditional plate is smashed at the doorway, a powerful symbol of happiness, luck, and breaking away from the past. As the pieces scatter, the celebration begins with music, clapping, and dancing all around. It's loud, it's full of life, and it sets the tone for a night where love and tradition come together in the most unforgettable way. Number 44, the Armenian language isn't just a way to speak, it's the heartbeat of the nation. With its own unique alphabet, created over 1,600 years ago, it stands apart from any other script in the world. Every letter, every word carries history, pride, and identity. Armenians hold their language close, like a treasure. Whether in small villages or faraway cities, they teach it, speak it, and protect it, because to lose the language would be to lose a piece of the soul. Number 45, and finally, we end with flames and folklore. Every year on February 13th, Armenians celebrate Trndez, a fiery tradition rooted in ancient beliefs. Couples, hand in hand, leap over a bonfire, a symbol of love, renewal, and blessing. It's a powerful moment, where fire isn't something to fear, but something that purifies and unites. Especially for newlyweds, it marks the hope for a joyful, fertile, and prosperous life ahead. And that's a wrap, 45 unbelievable facts about Armenia, a land of timeless beauty, deep roots, and endless surprises. If this journey moved you, give us a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another dive into Europe's hidden wonders. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring with heart.